Hello everyone, welcome back to the final episode of our Riviera Maya 3-part mini-series. Over the last 2 episodes, we've explored Playa del Carmen and Puerto Morelos. Today, we've arrived at the legendary town of Tulum, a place that blends Mayan history, lush jungle, turquoise waters, and some of the most visionary real estate projects in all of Mexico. Tulum is a destination that sparks the imagination. This is where travelers come for yoga retreats, boutique hotels, world-class dining, cenote swims, and those picture-perfect white sand beaches. But behind the bohemian chic vibe is a serious investment story. Tulum has become one of the fastest growing real estate markets in the country, drawing everyone from digital nomads and young families to seasoned investors. And that's what makes today's episode so exciting. We're going to be diving into 3 standout developments right here in Tulum. Stick around because you'll want to see which ones made the list and why they matter for investors like you. Plus, I'll also break down how the purchase process works in Mexico, so you can see exactly how foreign buyers safely invest here every single year. And let's get started right now. If you're new here, this channel is all about living your best life in Alberta's beautiful mountain towns and in international hotspots like Mexico's Riviera Maya. We dive into breathtaking places, local lifestyle experiences, insider tips, and of course, the best areas to live and invest. So, if you're into exploring new destinations, learning how to make smart real estate moves, and seeing what life is really like in communities from Canmore and Banff to Cochrane and Calgary and beyond, plus international markets like Mexico's Riviera Maya, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. My name is Peter Mejia, and I'm your go-to realtor for Alberta mountain living, and now your guide for select international opportunities too. And we get calls every day from people just like you, so whether you're moving in a couple of days, weeks, or months, or even looking abroad, feel free to reach out. All of our contact info is in the description. Tulum is often described in 3 parts, and it's important to understand the layout if you're thinking about investing here. First, you've got Tulum Ruinas, home to the world-famous archaeological site where ancient Mayan temples sit high above the Caribbean Sea. This area anchors the town in history and culture. Then, there's Tulum Town, or El Centro, where you find local shops, restaurants, and services. It's more authentic, more connected to daily life, and offers a vibrant local energy. And finally, there's Tulum Beach, the iconic strip where boutique eco-resorts, beach clubs, and fine dining line the shoreline. This is the Tulum most people see on Instagram. Luxury, design, and lifestyle right by the turquoise waters. Overlaying all of this is a wave of new development in areas like Aldea Sama and Selva Sama, which sit between the town and the beach. These neighborhoods have been master planned for growth, with underground services, bike paths, and a mix of residential and commercial projects that make them especially attractive for investors. Now that's the foundation. Here is something important to know. As a foreign buyer, you're not restricted from owning property in Mexico. Inside certain coastal and border zones, ownership is structured through what's called a fideicomiso, or a bank trust. Think of a fideicomiso as a 3-party agreement. You, the seller, and the beneficiary. You control the property, you can rent it, sell it, live in it, or pass it to your heirs. A Mexican bank acts as a trustee, holding the title on your behalf, and the seller is the one transferring the property into the trust. These trusts run for 50 years and are renewable indefinitely. It's a system that's been in place for decades, And it's how thousands of international buyers safely purchase property here every year. Most pre-construction projects also follow a staged pavement plan. A typical structure may look like 30% at contract signing, 40% spread across the construction milestones, and the remaining 30% at delivery. The advantage is clear. You don't have to put all your capital down up front, and your payments are aligned with the project's progress. And here's the best part. You don't even need to be in Mexico to complete the process. Many clients buy remotely, with contracts handled securely and all notary steps guided by the legal team. When you work with me, I'll connect you directly with my trusted, licensed collaborator here in Tulum, so you're supported both in Mexico and back home. Our first stop is Amira district, located just steps from Tulum's beach corridor. You could probably see it if you squint your eyes over there. And only a short walk from well-known hotels and that beautiful shoreline. Amira is inspired by the movement of ocean waves and designed with sustainability in mind. The architecture uses bamboo and other natural materials, blending modern living with a beautiful design that feels like an extension of the jungle. Today, much of Amira is already built out. Several towers are completed and occupied. And that means as a buyer, you're stepping into a project that's not just a concept. It's a living, breathing community that you can experience right now. These amenities are thoughtfully designed to amplify the natural surroundings. Jungle gardens, interconnecting pools and canals, rooftop pools with bridges, fitness and yoga decks, spa and wellness areas, hammock and bonfire zones, plus controlled access with 24/7 security. One standout benefit is that owners at Amira gain membership to Kai Beach Club, giving you access to a premium beach lifestyle without needing to own directly on the sand. From an investor's point of view, Amira really checks a lot of boxes. It's already far enough along that you can see the success on the ground, which lowers the risk compared to something that exists only on paper. At the same time, there's still room for growth, which means opportunity. With so many units already delivered and active, the project has built-in visibility, and owners are able to start generating rental income sooner. And with its prime location, close to both Tulum town and the beach, Amira offers a level of convenience and appeal that resonates with residents, visitors, and investors alike. And here we are at the penthouse, and as soon as you come in, you are greeted by this very nice modern kitchen. You have your refrigerator, you have your microwave, you have your stove over there, and then you have your living room area. Before we get to the main event, let's check out the bedrooms. So this one over here is the first bedroom that you see is closest to the front door. If we open it up over here, you'll see that you have a separate entrance. This one, you can do a lock off. So you can purchase this and have this as a studio with its own washroom right over here. And then there is the lock off option right there. So you can have a studio, or you can have the entire 2-bedroom on this level. So we have the washroom again right over here, and another bedroom, and just look at these views. And that is the balcony of this unit as well, that will get better views from there, which we're going to be going into. So this penthouse is 2 floors. But first we're gonna go see the reason why people come to the Mayan Riviera and Tulum. Look at that view right over there. Plus, it's got the beach right at the end there. So absolutely gorgeous. Now let's go upstairs. As we go upstairs, we get to this area. You would have your washer and dryer there. There is your, for the water, and we're gonna go all the way upstairs. And this is the second floor of the penthouse. Now, this can be locked off as well. This area is open, but downstairs, you can lock it off as well. So you can have the bottom unit on its own and the top unit at its own. So right over here, we are in the top floor. You have your washroom and you have another bedroom and another washroom right over here. So really, really great. And another thing that is pretty peculiar, if you wanted to, this is a lock off as well. So you could have this as another separate studio. So we have two downstairs that can be locked off. You can lock off this one for the third one, and then finally this one right over here as the fourth possible unit to offer a 1, 2, 3, or 4 bedroom, because this one you could put a bed in here and stuff like that. So let's go check out the balcony from here, from the second floor. You get your own pool and of course that amazing view and the beach again right over there. This is just walking distance to the beach, right? So you take that little trail over there and then you get to the beach. So how much do you think a property like this is worth? Well, for the entire thing, you can call this your investment for just $835,000 US dollars. And if you just wanted downstairs, for example, there are other units available that would just be something like the one downstairs, and that one would be $450,000 US. So that gives us a little peek of this amazing penthouse. Let me know what you think right in the comments while I go and enjoy a little bit of that balcony once more. And here we are in the beautiful area of Amira district. We can see the 4 buildings from here. We have building A, building B, building C, and right here, building D. Now, the very interesting thing about it is that they are actually united by that swimmable bridge. So if you want to get from one building to the other without having to take the elevator, you could just swim across that bridge and it takes you to the other building. That is exactly the same that you see in the building A and B right over there at the end. So amazing, beautiful architecture design, great idea. I love it. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? And another thing to add is that the bottom of that swimmable bridge is actually glass, which means that you can look down and see all the stories below you. And likewise, the people on the first floor can also look up and see you swimming. So that's pretty cool. Next, let's take a look at Azulik Residences, one of the most visionary projects in Tulum. Azulik isn't just building condos, they're building on a legacy. The original Azulik Hotel, along with its cultural spaces, set the bar for eco-art, nature immersion, and conscious design. People travel from around the world just to experience it. Now with Azulik Residences, that same philosophy is being brought into private ownership. The concept here is what they call habitable sculptures. The buildings aren't straight lines and glass boxes. They're handcrafted, flowing shapes that follow the curves of the jungle. Construction avoids heavy machinery and minimizes deforestation. So instead of cutting through the environment, it works with it. The residences themselves are designed to feel organic and connected to nature. There are about 120 homes in total, with a mix of layouts ranging from one-bedroom units to larger two-bedroom and penthouse designs. Everything is delivered fully furnished and decorated, with interiors selected by Roth Design, the creative team behind the brand. Amenities here are extensive. You've got cascading pools, a yoga shala, jungle gym, spa, fire pits, restaurants, and a private plunge pools that make every residence feel like a retreat. But what really makes Azulik stand out is the Azulik Owners Club. As an owner, you don't just get a condo, you get access to the wider Azulik world. And that means priority reservation at the Azulik Hotel's famous restaurants, access to boutique shops and art galleries, invitations to cultural events, and all of the prestige that comes with being part of one of Tulum's most recognized lifestyle brands. From an investor's perspective, this brand recognition is huge. People don't just want to stay in Tulum. Many specifically want the Azulik experience. That creates built-in demand for rentals and long-term value for owners. And with much of the project already taking shape, this isn't just a concept, it's something you can see, touch, and invest in today. And this is where the dream becomes the reality. So I am out here and we have building 1 already in construction right over there, along with building 2. And in the future, very short future, you have building 3 and building 4 right over there. We are going to have also in this side, the yoga center, the wellness area, the gym. We're gonna have the adult pool right over there. For each building, the smallest units go for just $680,000 and they go all the way up to $2 million. And the $2 million is the 2-floor penthouse, and they unite. They go on top as bridge of each building. So for example, building 1 and building 2 have that bridge, and that is where the penthouse is, with the beautiful waterfall flowing over. Absolutely incredible in the renderings. Can't wait to come back here when it's completely built out. So that is the progress that is going on right now here at Azulik. Now, very exciting project. Let me know in the comments what you think of it so far. And finally, let's take a look at Mayaliah, also known as the MGallery Residences by Accor. This is no ordinary project. It combines a boutique hotel with 95 branded residences and about 44 hotel suites, all backed by Accor, the global hospitality company behind iconic names like Fairmont and Sofitel. If you've ever visited the Fairmont Banff Springs or the Chateau Lake Louise back home in Alberta, you know the kind of prestige, history, and service we're talking about. That same level of brand power and attention to detail is now arriving right here in Tulum. Construction is well underway, and delivery is projected between 2026 and 2027. The project sits along Coba Avenue, right at the gateway to Aldea Zama, and directly faces Parque del Jaguar, a massive protected green space. That means not only do you get immediate access to Tulum's best neighborhoods, but you also enjoy views and surroundings that are designed to last for decades. The list of amenities reads like a 5-star resort. A full-service spa, rooftop bar, pool, co-working lounge, multiple restaurants, and residents-only pools. Every detail is designed to give owners the best of both worlds. The privacy of a residence with the perks of a luxury hotel. But what really makes Mayaliah stand out is the Accor ownership program. As an owner, you're plugged into Accor's global network of more than 5,500 hotels. And that means you can exchange nights at your Tulum residence for stays around the world. Enjoy suite upgrades, early check-ins, late checkouts, and other loyalty perks. Imagine buying here in Tulum and then using those benefits to enjoy the weekends at Fairmont properties in Banff or Lake Louise. It's a way to connect your investment in Mexico back to a lifestyle you already know and love in Alberta. For buyers, this adds a layer of flexibility and prestige that few projects can match. You're not just purchasing a condo in Tulum, you're buying into a global hospitality ecosystem. It's a lifestyle purchase, an investment, and a membership in a worldwide club all at once. All right, and here we are in the Mayaliah MGallery residences in this what will be a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit with your plunge spool. It is in construction, as we can see, but this unit right over here, it's going to have a lock-off. So this can be with the 1-bedroom lock-off, right? And then the patio, which I'm standing on right now, can integrate into right over here, where you have the kitchen and dining room, and of course the primary right over here. So it is about 1,800 square feet, and this one is going for $772,000 US, and it can be yours. So let's just go a little bit over here, and we're going to be seeing the residences. That's building number 2. This would be building number 1. It goes all the way to the end, and there's going to be a hotel on that side, all sharing this space in the middle where there will be a pool. They're going to keep a lot of the trees because Tulum has that nature feel, so that'll be there. But this is what the start of it looks like. Let me know if there's a place that you could see yourself investing in. Let me know in the comments. So why are so many people choosing Tulum? It comes down to the lifestyle. This is a place where you can wake up surrounded by jungle, hop on a bike and be at the beach in minutes, swim in crystal clear cenotes, and enjoy some of the best restaurants and food options in the region, all in a single day. The community is international, creative, and entrepreneurial, which adds to the energy of the town. And it's not just lifestyle. The demand for rentals here is strong, with travelers arriving year-round from all over the world. And that makes Tulum one of the most reliable short-term rental markets in Mexico. Now today, we've highlighted 3 major projects: Amira District, Azulik Residences, and Mayaliah MGallery. But it's important to understand that these are only a few examples. There are many other developments in Tulum, each with different designs, timelines, and price points. For buyers, the sheer number of options can feel overwhelming, and it's hard to know which ones are truly worth your attention. And that's exactly where I come in. My job is to help you sort through all of the choices and guide you towards the projects that best match your goals, whether that's strong rental income, a personal retreat, or long-term appreciation. If you're considering purchasing in Tulum, reach out to me directly. I'll connect you with my trusted licensed collaborator here on the ground who knows every detail of the market and the projects. That way, you're not just going directly to a sales office and hearing one side of the story. You'll have someone representing your interests. There are so many projects in Tulum, but choosing the right one can make all the difference. And that's why you should contact me first, whether it's by phone, text, email, or schedule a Zoom call. And we'll help you navigate the market and zero in on the developments that truly align with your goals, making sure your investment works both as a lifestyle choice and a financial decision. Thanks for joining me in this final episode of our Riviera Maya mini-series. We've toured Playa del Carmen, Puerto Morelos, and now Tulum. Each destination has its own unique character, lifestyle, and investment opportunities. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss what's next. And drop a comment below. Out of the 3 towns we've covered, which one would you choose for your lifestyle or investment? Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep living that mountain or beach life.